Hi everybody, it's Al Johnson, Mayor of St. Pete Beach, giving a little update on the city this week. We're doing pretty well, as we do every week, as we start with COVID, and the news is really good because there's hardly any new news. As it turns out, that we got nothing new on a city basis. The county is running about 3% positivity ratio for new cases, and the good news is we're up at 56% now of people over 12 years old have been vaccinated. I think nationally we're somewhere in the high 60s, but that's for the people that are 18 and up, and that's one dose only. So anyway, we're doing pretty good. We're at least at the national average, maybe a little better off, but I'm sure that's what's causing the cases to go down. So there's no new numbers in the city that I know of, so we're good there. The other thing we've been touching on is red tide, and the situation there is getting much better as well. Yeah, it used to be that the red tide concentrations were higher up around Indian Rocks, Indian Shores, and north, and that's still sort of the case, but right now there's very low or none at all. Everything north of Fort DeSoto, I guess the south end of Fort DeSoto, is actually at medium concentrations, but everything up along the beach is now up through Sand Key and Clearwater Beach is pretty clean. You may find some fish kills and stuff in the intercoastal. Apparently it got into the intercoastal waterway, and I've heard of some substantial areas of dead fish, particularly on the intercoastal side of Treasure Island, Causeway, and north. The county is very aware of that, and the Public Works Director flies over it with a helicopter about every other day, and they send out fishing boats, actually shrimp boats, to scoop up the dead fish before they hit land. So they've been keeping that real clean for us, but they're on top of it, so we're following their lead. Construction on St. Pete Beach, of course, is mainly it's our sewer project, which has still got Gulf Boulevard congested. That will go away, but they're still out there making connections for the pipes that we've put under the road. There is some stuff going on in Bella Vista. We've got a big drainage project going on right near Carrata Park, so there's a road closure there. That's going to move, I think, in the next week or so, and we're going to actually be closing down the area of 41st Avenue and Bella Vista Drive. That's going to be part of the drainage project, so we're going to have to close that intersection as well. But that's a couple, 3 weeks down the road from what they tell me. Development-wise, I know with the advent of our sewer project and taking the moratorium off on multi-unit complexes, we're getting a lot of activity from developers. The other thing is that the Saint Hotel had a ribbon cutting earlier this week. I think it was Tuesday night, and that's another older hotel that's been redone and refurbished, so it's really beautiful. They've done a great job. It's on Sunset Way and 72nd Avenue, so take a quick look at that. It's really nice. You go up there, the bar is up on the second floor and it looks out over the water, so it's really a nice setup. They've done a good job with that. The commission has been busy. We're working on a MicroTransit ordinance. I know you had to be living under a rock to not see the fact that we got electric scooters running around the beach. They're all over downtown St. Pete, and we got electric bikes, and we're trying to get a hold on how to limit that so that we use them, and they're popular, but we want to make sure that people are safe. And the main thing is riding them on sidewalks and such. We are going to, as part of that ordinance, going to eliminate electric bikes and electric vehicles from the beach itself. You've seen some of these with a big rubber tire in the middle, and you see them on the beach a lot. Well, those probably are not going to be allowed. We've got to see what the details look like, but we're trying to control that for the safety of the people that come here and for our residents. So please bear with us on that. That should be coming out in the next month or so. Other than that, we've got a budget workshop coming up on the 16th of July, which a lot of it has to do with what we're going to do next year in terms of long-term upgrades and capital projects, basically. We do have some more funding coming from the state that's in the budget, and it made it through the line item veto process, so it looks like we'll get $1.5 million out of the state for funding for some of our road upgrades. Part of that is that we're going to redesign where we put the sewer line in on the north end of the project, which starts at where Gulf Winds comes into Gulf Boulevard and goes up to 87th up near Gulf Beaches Elementary. That was going to be repaved by us after the first of the fiscal year, but now that we've got a little extra money out of the state, it looks like we're going to redesign it and make it more walk and bicycle friendly. So particularly on the north end on Boca Ciega from 75th up to 87th. So we've had a community meeting on that and got some input from the residents. So we'll be looking forward to that. That should be a pretty quick project. Underground's done. It's going to be just surface work, and it's going to make it a lot nicer aesthetically, and also for foot transportation and bicycle transportation. The Surfside Collapse is raised everybody's awareness for inspection of buildings, particularly high rises. We've been in contact with Tallahassee, and the building commission for the state is working on what they should do in response to the collapse in terms of inspections and different criteria. We haven't yet decided what the city's going to do, if anything. I'm sure we've got to wait for them, but we don't want to wait too long. So please bear with us there. Got some good events going on. The Sunday market is now the summer Sunday market, and it's 9 to 1 in Corey Avenue. We're still doing the crafts fair that's on Saturday down at Pass at the Grill, and also the fireworks are going to go off at 9 p.m. in Upland Beach this coming Sunday. So go out there and look. Go on the recreation department. It's spbrec.com, and take a look at that, and it'll give you the traffic plan, because we know there's going to be a big crowd out there, so we want to control the traffic leaving the island once it's over. So take a quick look at that and plan your visit out here to take a look at the fireworks show. It should be pretty awesome. So we do have another commissioner being sworn in the end of August, early September. Commissioner Grohl from District 2 ran unopposed in the special election, so there won't be a special election for him, and we'll swear him in, I think, probably first meeting in September. But he's been serving as the interim. Term will end in March of 22. That's the story for this week. Talk to you next week, and thanks for listening.